Going to track some strong and severe thunderstorms across West Texas and San Angelo. We're dealing with some moderate rainfall pushing on in from the south. Hey, we need the rain, we just don't need the severe weather. Let's first talk about the severe weather here in West Texas. There's a lot going on in the state of Texas overall. I'll get to that in just a second. Let's take a look at this severe thunderstorm warning. This is our northern viewing area. Well up to the north of Interstate 20. Most of the activity today has been south of Interstate 20. Last night it was north of Interstate 20. Today mainly south. This is north of Interstate 20 up in Haskell County. Look at this monster storm now. Just off to the northeast of Haskell, got a big time hail core going on with this cell in eastern Haskell County as it pushes eastward towards Throckmorton County. This is likely to be extended as this cell pushes on off to the east. Let's look for vorticity here, any rotation that we're seeing with this particular cell. We had a tornado possible tag with this cell as it came through or over Route 277 north of Haskell recently here. Some rotation showing up here along 380 here, just off the north of 380, northeast of Haskell, relatively rural area of Haskell County. It's pushing eastward. Not the best rotation, so that's some good news, but this is the area we're going to have to watch in the coming minutes and the coming hour or so as this continues to push off to the east. Hail core with the cell, it's showing a lot of hail, upwards of a golf ball, even more than that, I think upwards of $half size hail here, northeast Haskell County. This is east of 277, continuing to push eastward through Haskell County and then into Throckmorton County. This is a good hail core, and this is going to continue to push on off to the east. San Angelo, we have a lot of people asking about San Angelo. We had that storm earlier. Now dealing with some light rainfall across downtown San Angelo and the city proper, but a pretty good storm. This is likely to turn into a supercell thunderstorm and likely to have a warning on it here in the next few minutes possibly, or within the next 20 to 30 minutes probably for certain here as this cell continues to strengthen in southern and southeastern Tom Green County. So this particular area of this storm is not headed to San Angelo. It will stay off to the southeast. This is going to head towards Route 87 here, so Wall's about here. So it's going to go east of Wall. Eola is in this. Eden has to watch out for this storm as well as it pushes on off to the northeast. Cristoval, we got moderate rainfall ongoing right now, moderate to heavy rainfall. San Angelo, everything you have to watch out for is off to the southwest. So what we see here at Ardent, see in Mertzen, this is going to be moving into San Angelo. So we're going to see some rainfall here in San Angelo. Hey, that's some good news. We want the rain. We don't want the severe weather. So we're seeing that rain pushing on in. We want to keep this under severe limits if we can as this continues to push on off to the northeast. But this cell has me concerned here. Let's go over to velocities. Not seeing a whole lot, but seeing a little bit of rotation in this cell east of Cristoval. So this is something we're going to have to watch over the next half hour or so as this storm continues to get its act together and move northeastward. No severe thunderstorm warning, no tornado warning with this, but some light rotation. Hail starting to increase here in southeastern Tom Green County. So this is east of 277 right now. San Angelo, we are fine. No hail seen any of the activity off to the southwest. So in the short term, no hail threats right now for San Angelo. That could change. We're going to keep you updated over the next few hours here. This is an evolving situation, but the hail core with this storm is southeast of San Angelo, south of Wall. Starting to see some pea-size, maybe up to quarter-size hail with this. Also down here just off to the southeast of Cristoval and in southern Tom Green County as well, some hail as well. So relatively rural area of Tom Green County, but we're watching this. This is all moving northeastward towards Route 87. Zoom this out to see what we're talking about. So a lot of rain headed into San Angelo. Okay, let's go outside of our viewing area real quick because we have lots of family, lots of friends. People in this area have a lot of family and friends in San Antonio. I know a lot of people go to San Antonio during the weekends from West Texas. It's a dangerous situation. So I just wanted to briefly touch on this to, if you have friends and family, let them know this dangerous situation headed into San Antonio. Downtown San Antonio right now is under a tornado warning. 1.4 million people here. That's in effect till 8:45 p.m. And you're seeing this strong rotation. It's weakened a little bit. That's good. Rotation with this cell is over Castroville. It's got baseball-sized hail reported in the cell as well. This is headed into Metro San Antonio. So if you got friends on the west and northwest side of town, let them know about this supercell thunderstorm headed into San Antonio, and we'll keep you updated on this as well. And also one more quick stop outside of our viewing area as well, because we have another tornado warning in a heavily populated area. This is Fort Worth, Tarrant County. You see a tornado warning as well. Circulation right here north of downtown Fort Worth, north of Richland Springs, right along 35W. This is headed towards Keller, so this is headed in this general direction. Tornado warning also for Tarrant County as well. So I'm going to back up, come back to West Texas here, but if you got friends and family in the DFW area, friends and family in San Antonio, dangerous situation involving tornado warnings in both Tarrant County and Bexar County as well. But here in our local area, no tornado warning. We want to keep it like that, and we'll keep you updated on this. Let's once again talk about this cell near San Angelo, southeast of San Angelo. Starting to see, once again, that hail core starting to pick up here in the southeastern part of Tom Green County. This is headed northeastward towards Route 87 over the next 15 to 20 minutes. Still no warning on this. And this activity up towards Arden and Mertzon, this is headed into San Angelo, but we're not seeing any hail with this as well. So no hail threat in the short term. Obviously that could change, and I'm watching it very closely. We've been watching all of these storms throughout the afternoon hours. Back up to Haskell County, that's the strongest cell right now in our local area. Seeing that hail core, golf ball size, come down a little bit. You saw those purples. Now you're starting to see a little less purple, more blue. That's golf ball size hail here in northeastern Haskell County, just north of Route 380. This is headed into Throckmorton County. Velocity, not seeing a whole lot of rotation. So we like to see that. That has come down a bit. So still a pretty heavy storm here. And this severe thunderstorm warning was just extended. My map's not picking up on the new warning. This is the old warning for Haskell County in effect till 8:30. I assume this is probably going to go till at least 9 o'clock here in Throckmorton County. So this cell is continuing to push on eastward at about 30 to 35 miles an hour. It's going to come into Throckmorton, and on the northern side of Throckmorton is where this hail core is going to move over the next 15 to 20 minutes. So still tracking that rotation, not seeing it. That's some good news. Just a severe thunderstorm warning. Golf ball, maybe even $half size hail here, moving out of Haskell County and into Throckmorton County at the time being. So that's another thing we're watching. We're just continuing to watch these cells here. I know a lot of our viewers here on Facebook Live are in San Angelo. It's been lightning, it's been thundering out there. Hey, we need the rain, we're picking up on that. We like that. We just, once again, I keep saying it, we need to keep it under severe limits, and that's what we're doing for the time being here across Tom Green County. But this cell is definitely one to watch as it pushes out of Tom Green County into Concho County. We'll have to watch this because I wouldn't be surprised if we see a severe thunderstorm warning soon on this cell headed towards Route 87. Not impacting this part of the storm is not going to impact San Angelo. This is staying away from San Angelo. This is headed eastward towards Eola and Eden. This storm, let's kind of conclude this. Let's kind of break it apart into two different cells here. But this cell is off to our southwest. This is headed towards San Angelo. But right now we're not seeing any hail or anything with that. But obviously we will continue to track that. Velocity, not seeing much. That's some good news. Hail core remains scattered. 3 different hail cores and relatively weak. So pea-size, maybe quarter-size hail just north of, just west of Eola, north of Route 87. Another one south of 87. And then another one on the Sliker, Tom Green County line. So rural area here, but it is pushing eastward, and we'll track this as it heads towards Route 87. So we're continuing to track this developing situation. Let me jump back real quick. So zooming this out, let's just talk about West Texas right now. We're still watching for those developing cells. You see multiple cells right now ongoing up towards Coleman, up towards the Ballinger area as well, dealing with that heavy rainfall. This is all pushing eastward, so multiple cells. A lot of the areas dealing with some moderate rainfall. Hey, we like that. Junction dealing with the rain as well. So we like to see rain, just keep it under severe limits. That one severe thunderstorm warning up in Haskell and Throckmorton County, that's it for our local area. Another severe thunderstorm warning here in Comanche and Erath County, out of Comanche County. This is now, it's almost expired. It's going to expire in 3 minutes, and it's moving out of here and just south of Stephenville and losing its intensity. So that cell, severe thunderstorm watch, should be canceled as you get towards 8:30. That should expire. But once again, we're watching this more heavily populated area outside of our viewing area. But if you got friends and family in San Antonio, Bexar County, make sure they are aware of this. Continue to track this rotation. Good news, last few frames has weakened a little bit, but still seeing that rotation near Castroville. And this is going to come northeast towards a little north of Palo Alto Heights, up towards Helotes and Hollywood Park. So west and northwest side of San Antonio has to be on the lookout for this particular storm here in Bexar County. And they got monster hail headed into San Antonio right now. This storm has a history of baseball-sized hail a little bit further out to the west when it was in near Uvalde and then into Hondo as well. So that's headed towards San Antonio, not headed in our local area. So that's some good news. That's going to stay far off to our east and southeast. So just tracking some of this activity here in southeastern Tom Green County. And then once again, that's a severe thunderstorm warning up in Haskell and Throckmorton counties. So I'm going to hop off Facebook Live for a bit here, but we will be back on. I'm going to continue to track these cells around Tom Green County. Right now, we're good. Nothing severe warned. Obviously, we'll come on if it does turn severe warned, and I'll also keep you updated on the storm headed into Throckmorton County out of Haskell County. And watch out for both Tarrant County, Fort Worth's got a tornado warning, and Bexar County, San Antonio under a tornado warning as well. So a long night ahead, a long next few hours across the entire state of Texas. We'll keep you updated on the very latest information. I'll hop on Facebook Live here in a few minutes.